But I've kind of found the more that I've been doing this, the more we get to talk to people, like how many historical sites do allow and kind
Yeah.
of are intrigued by the paranormal investigation that's taking place there. So I know like Henricus is one, and then Pamplin Historical Park I know is also doing like paranormal investigation and tours and stuff there. What is what have you kind of thought about their response when you started doing that stuff there, and like what the people who work there thought about that?
So they were, obviously kind of, what are you guys doing, right? At first,
Yeah,
and so we talked about like, what are we doing here? We're trying to understand what's going on in this pretense, right? To understand, I guess, what is this preternatural phenomena, and can we explain it?
yeah,
And so, we definitely went from it, or went with a very methodical, I guess, approach. Uh, I think that it helped out a lot that, and everybody has their own opinions on the paranormal TV shows, and there's a dime a dozen, right?
yeah.
But I think that it helped out a lot that this was right around the time that some of these shows were just initially airing. So
Yeah.
I think that the biggest thing that really helped was removing the taboo from the topic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that have had experiences and are afraid to share them because they think that they're going to be labeled crazy or insane.
Mhm.
Fill in the blank.
Yep.
They're going to be, tossed in a loony bin. And to be fair, um, you know, take us back a couple of years, and there was any number of reasons could end you in an insane asylum, and any.
Mhm.
So it makes sense that people were very hush hush and hold it close to the chest. That, okay, well, I had an experience, or I saw
Mhm.
something. Um, I think that once you build that relationship and that connection, um, people are a little bit more open to it. And I think that the big thing for us, especially as we've progressed and went from Henricus to working with Scotchtown and working with the Hanover Tavern, working with St. Albans, is we're able to show I guess, our passion, and our respect for the location, for
Mhm.
the topic, for everything around it. And I
Mhm.
think that has been a huge thing. I think it's a great opportunity for money making and fundraising for these sites too,
Mhm.
because like, when you think about it, you're going into this historic location, and what do you want? You want all the power cut off. You don't want any lights on. You don't want any HVAC, because the HVAC kicks on and you're going to be listening to that on an audio recorder. Um, you want, minimal people, right? So you're looking at a skeleton crew of maybe one staff with you, and all of these folks are paying to be there
Mhm.
with no power on. Like, there's very
Yeah.
minimal expenses for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no
Um,
overhead, yeah.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot, and so it's a really great way to fundraise, and that's a huge thing for Transcend, and what we do is, when we partner with these historical sites, 100% of the proceeds goes directly to the location. That's how we operate. It's our way of giving back to the community, and honoring these historic locations that we're investigating.